This method is used to add a jumper at a BGA site by running the jumper through a hole in the board. This method is normally used for engineering changes or modifications. The minimum skill level needed to complete this procedure reliably is expert. The conformance level reached when this procedure is completed properly is high. See the web page for a list of the tools and materials required to complete this procedure. The procedure follows. Step 1. Clean the area. Step 2. Remove the BGA component if installed, remove excess solder from the pads, and clean and inspect the site. Step 3. Remove solder mask from the via pad terminating the subject BGA pad. Do not remove any solder mask from the dog bone area. Step 4. Mill a hole through the board at the precise coordinates using a precision drill system and end mill of the appropriate size. Note: although both power and ground planes may be cut, inner layer signal traces must be avoided. Step 5. Carefully inspect the milled hole and clean the area. Step 6. Insert an appropriately sized Teflon sleeve into the milled hole. This sleeve will insulate the new conductor and prevent shorting to the inner layers. Step 7. Select a circuit track to match the width of the circuit to be installed. Cut a length approximately as needed. The overlap solder connection should be a minimum of 2 times the circuit width. Step 8. Gently abrade the top and bottom of the new circuit track with the buffer to remove any oxidation and clean. Note: if needed, the ends of the circuit track may be tinned with solder prior to lap soldering in place. Step 9. Insert one end of the circuit track into the plated hole connected to the BGA pad. Insert the opposite end through the Teflon sleeve. Step 10. Apply a small amount of liquid flux and lap solder the circuit track to the plated hole connected to the BGA pad using solder and a soldering iron. Make sure the new circuit is properly aligned. Step 11. Clean the area. Step 12. Mix epoxy per procedure 2.7. Step 13. Coat the top and sides of the new circuit with epoxy. The epoxy bonds the new circuit to the baseboard material and insulates the circuit. Note: keep the epoxy height below the BGA pad level. Caution: some components may be sensitive to high temperatures. Step 14. Clean the board as required. Step 15. Install a new BGA per applicable procedures. Step 16. Solder a jumper wire to the exposed circuit track on the opposite side of the circuit board. Route and terminate the jumper wire as needed. Evaluation. Step 1. Visual examination for alignment and overlap of the new circuit. Step 2. Visual examination of epoxy coating for texture and color match. Step 3. Electrical tests as applicable.